Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will walk you through the difference between enabling and disabling the Save Task Editing Data with Mesh File option in Fluent Meshing. This setting controls how Fluent saves workflow task editing data alongside the mesh file, which can affect your ability to edit tasks later. To clearly demonstrate this, so I have prepared a mesh file you will see here in the Fluent Meshing, and I will show how it behaves when writing the mesh with both option enabled and disabled. I've also opened two folders side by side in Windows Explorer. Here you will see beside each other, and place them just below the Fluent Meshing graphic window. So this way you will be able to see exactly how the saving process works in real time for both cases. So without further delay, let's get started. So for checking this option, you should go to the file and under the preferences, if I click here, and in the meshing workflow here, you have this option, Save Task Editing Data with Mesh File, which is enabled and checked in the default mode. So for the first saving file, I will keep this one as it is. So I can close this one. I have also two folder here, empty folder. The first one is checked for the checked option. So I wrote the checked save task editing, and another one unchecked save task, which both are empty. So you will see the difference between these two options. First, I will go to the file and then write and the mesh. So here, if we go up and check, you will see these two folder. I will select this one, check file. But before that, I can show you there is a option. There's a folder here which contain all of these files. But this folder is a temporary folder. If I close the Fluent Meshing, this folder will be deleted later. So actually, with checking and enabling this option, you can save these files in your saving process. So I write this one as the checked save task editing, and then I will press on the OK. So after after a few seconds, I have two files. One is my mesh file that I have created, and the folder here containing all the file of this process and this task. The first one is the space claim as the imported geometry, and I have surface mesh also here in a text file with some coordination or something. I can open with Notepad also, and so you will see inside this file. I don't need this one for now, and we have some tasks that save here in this folder. So I will come back here, and I can go to the file and preferences again, and under the meshing workflow this time I will uncheck this item and then press on the OK. So this time I will save file here in this folder. So file, write and mesh, I will go one folder up, select the unchecked, and then change the name to unchecked, and then press on the OK. So we'll have a mesh file here, but this time we don't have this folder containing the different level of our task here. So this is actually the difference between this option and writing the mesh. So this option allows you to reopen and edit workflow task later without redoing previous tasks here that I have in the Fluent Meshing. Before we wrap up, here is a quick time-lapse showing the full process of creating the mesh file in Fluent Meshing. I've sped it up to 2x speed to give you a brief overview of the steps I follow to complete all the tasks in the guided meshing workflow. This gives you a quick look at the setup behind the demonstration we just discussed. If you are interested in the full details of this project, from Fluent Meshing all the way to post-processing, I will add the link to the full playlist at top of this video. It's called Simulating Fluid Flow and Heat Transfer in an Exhaust Manifold, Ansys Fluent tutorial series. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Fluent tutorial. See you in the next video.